everybody. Welcome to the Joyful Findings Show, November 17th, 2023. This is my last show of November. You'll see me again December 1. So I hope you guys are going to have a beautiful Thanksgiving week, being thankful and grateful for whatever you got going on in your lives. So how y'all doing out there? I see there's a bunch of you popping in already. I see Richard and Robert and Lanka and Ruth. That might be all of you that have said hello. Yes, and I did this. That's everyone that said hello so far. So if you're out there, say hello today. Hello, hello, hello. Woo! Okay, so as soon as I sat down in this chair to do this show this evening, the energy kicked into overdrive because I'm like having to lean in to even read some of this stuff that I have going on right there. That's crazy. But the energy is like super duper. I don't want to use the word intense because that's not what I want to say. But again, sometimes we lack a word that would coincide with what we actually want to say or feel. Okay, so I just want you guys to feel into this. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Yes, this was technically my Thanksgiving show, right? And I'm thankful for all of you and everything that you've gone through to bring you to this point. Okay. Oh boy, what a ride it's been, huh? It's been a crazy ride. It's been up, down. Hello. It's been all around. I want you guys to feel into this energy tonight. All right. I want all of you can feel energy. All of you can sense energy. I want you guys to really feel into this right now. Okay. I want you to feel into it. Whatever you feel it in your body, just know that God is supporting you. This is coming from, source. Source is giving you like it feels like a heads up. Okay. It feels like a heads up. Hi, Destiny. So glad you're out there as well. Hello, 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 my loves, my loves. Okay, so again, I'm asking everyone to feel into this energy, okay? Because again, as soon as I sat down for this show this evening, it started to come over me, like all this energy. This is like, and I'm supposed to be sharing this with you because sometimes I feel like you guys feel like this happens to you as well. You just feel like this whoosh of energy that kind of like flushes through you. And I could feel like, some of you are feeling tension in probably your head. I'm feeling it a little bit as I'm talking to you right now in like your occiput. I'm feeling a little bit of occiput stuff. So I want you guys to feel into all this energy so we can kind of like release a lot of this stuff, okay? Let's kind of like lean into the energy a little bit and kind of let it like flow through our energy sources, right? Because there's energy down, there's energy up, everything needs to flow in two ways. Okay, we need to flow. And as I say that, I can feel that. Okay, so I want you guys to feel that. I don't know what you guys are doing, but boy, that's bringing a lot of pressure up through the head. So allow that to come up. Allow it to come up. Apparently, people are afraid to go up right now. You guys are all about going down, but we got to go up too. Okay, we got to go both ways. And I feel like it stops. It stops somewhere in not even your crown. It's stopping in like your star chakra. Okay, so it's right above here. Okay, so I feel like we're getting ready to have this like I'm going to say it's a breakthrough. We're having a breakthrough. We're going to break through this and we're going to break through this together. Okay. There's a lot of energy going on up there too. Holy cow. There's energy every which way today. Are you guys feeling this or am I just talking about myself here? Because I'm wondering if you guys are feeling any bits of this. Don't be shy to share. There is no judgment here whatsoever because Everybody has something different that they're experiencing. So some people might feel it in their big toe, you know, other people might feel it in their crown, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But again, remembering to breathe, because I feel like some people are holding their breath right now. So remember to breathe. Breathing is important. We need that oxygen in our body, in our blood. Bring it in. Bring in the air, bring in it all, bring in that energy, okay? Allow that energy of life to just kind of like feel like it's swirling all around you. That feels so good. It feels almost like a massage. So you guys, I want you guys to feel this energetic massage. That's what it feels like to me right now. It feels, oh, release the tension that you may be holding on in any parts of your body. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling it in your shoulders a little bit. You guys might be feeling tense, whatever it is. I want you guys to all release all of this today, okay? Because whatever tension you're holding is creating some kind of dis-ease in your body, okay? And we don't want to be at dis-ease. We want to be joyful and free-flowing, you know, and that easy flow, right? And that's how we're going to change our balance, right? Because I feel like we're getting ready to change our balance too. We've been kind of like walking around on like, I'm going to call them eggshells for quite a long time. Okay. And we're ready to get past that stage where we can be our true selves. So we're getting ready to step into all of that. Okay. You guys are getting ready to step into who your true selves are. This is going to be so exciting for me and for you. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited about all of this. We have a great many changes that are on their way. And if you've noticed out there in the structures that are falling apart, they seem to be being dismantled very strategically. I can never say that word. That's one of the hardest words for me to say in this whole lifetime. Again, words are, and we're going to be talking more telepathically. And I want to say that right now because I feel like we're already doing that a lot. Many of you may be all of a sudden think about somebody and then all of a sudden they show up or they call or someone else has found them. Because that recently happened to me. I thought of somebody that I haven't seen since we graduated high school. So long, long time. And I thought about her one week and I was like, I ever wonder what happened to her because she never came to like a reunion or anything. And so I was like, I wonder what happened to her. And then all of a sudden another classmate had found her or started looking for her like that next week and found her. So, you know, it's like, it's so funny how it all just kind of like works out that way. Okay. And how the universe is kind of like giving us messages through that too. You know what I mean? Like, we can bypass some of this stuff that we're using right now, that we can communicate with other people. It's like, hey, I'm thinking about you, checking in on you. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I felt like I needed to call you. Okay. And it's funny because I did this last week. I did a scan of like, you know, a lot of my clients that I've seen through the years in my head. You know what I mean? And I was like, who haven't I talked to in a while? And what's going on with them? You know, just tapping in to see where everyone's at. Everyone's good. No one needs my help. That's cool. You know, and then I was, and then one of my old clients had actually reached out to me, and then I've kind of seen why they did, because they had some issues they needed to talk about. But it's like we can kind of like, you know, it's kind of like even just scanning those names. I was putting out the call. If I'm needed, then I'm still here for you. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny how things just kind of fall together. So Richard says, Wednesday night, I relax at work and I'm usually stay busy. Well, that's good. All right. And Tiffany says, we love you too, Destiny. Destiny's telling us she loves us all. That's awesome. I love you guys because you guys are always so friendly in the chat. You guys have to be the friendliest chat ever. Ever. I'm talking about ever. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it because you guys do share the love. And I love it that you guys are from all around, and then you just still share the love, not knowing each other's stories, but still caring enough to acknowledge each other. And that's so important. We can switch to Facebook and be mean. Ha, ha, ha. That's true. That's true. That's funny. They like to be mean on Facebook. They're super mean on some of them. Some of them are. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That has nothing to do with what we're doing this evening, or at least in this moment. Maybe some of you are watching on Facebook, so maybe it is something that's involving this evening. But you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just wander off and I start talking about stuff just to talk. All right, let's see what else we have for you guys this evening, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are joining and not speaking, and that is okay. I am glad you are here. I am glad your energy has asked you to join us this evening, because God always leads us in the direction that we need to go in. So, I got to talk about this stuff because I can't even believe this is 2023 that I'm even going to say this in. But, I saw a Facebook post today that says, "Can somebody tell me why yoga is demonic?" Okay. And I can understand a little bit of why they think that. But really, most people, when they're going to do yoga, are doing it for their body. So this stretches them out. You know what I mean? So it's just like some people's mindset are so manipulated. That's the word I'm going to use. Manipulated. Hello. Oh, thank you. Sam, that's so nice of you. Where was I going with all this? But anyways, I'll go back to it. It'll pop back up if it's that important. You guys find you're doing that, you'll be talking about something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, over here, there's something else. And then over here, there's something else. I feel like there's a lot of that going on right now. A lot. I don't know what's up with that, but there's a lot of that. Oh, and right before my show started, they wanted me to get out one of my paintings. And I did this a while ago. You guys should really remind me to date these things or something, because I never remember. Excuse me. We're changing up a lot of energy today. Okay, so this is something I'm going to say that I did this roughly 2020. I mean, I remember sharing it on one of my shows after I did it. So, but I need to share it again this evening. Okay, so I want to know what you guys get from this. Okay, because I have my interpretation and I can't hold it straight. But what do you guys get from all of that? Okay. Yes. Yes, Samir, it is. But that's what they're getting all caught up on, is that it's kind of loosely connected to Hinduism. Yes, I know. It's crazy. I tell you what, after I did yoga back when I was in massage school, I was more flexible than I had ever been in my life. And I had grown up on a farm, so I was already strong, but I wasn't flexible. You know what I mean? And it was really good. I should probably get back into yoga again, because it was really good for my body. My body enjoyed it, and it was stronger for it. You know what I mean? But they want me to share this with you guys again. Yes. Right? Off to work, Richard. Bye-bye, Richard. Okay. So I feel like since no one's saying anything about it. Oh, pyramids. Robert's saying pyramids. I see that now. I forget it takes you guys a little while to answer me. Yeah, they could be pyramids for sure. Absolutely. Never thought of that. Well, anyways, right? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, Lanka feels like pyramids too. All right, so we're going to pyramids. All right. All right. I like this. Where are you guys else? Are you guys going with this? Where else? Where else? Where else? Desert, the sun portal. Ooh, I like that, Tiffany. I like that. Yes, that definitely feels like a portal to me too. It feels like we can jump right through that. And like Earth is on this side. Like, whoo, you can't see Earth over here. We're hidden back here, right? We're hidden back here. That's what it feels like. And I feel like we can shoot out this side. We're like, woo, we're gonna come out and check it all out, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun. So I feel like this has something to do with our future for sure. So we're gonna have that more vibrant look, and things are gonna change in ways that we never even imagined in our human brain. Okay, our human brain has only been instructed on what it was taught here. Okay. And it's hard for us sometimes to break out break out from what we were taught. Okay. But many of you, right? Many of you, I would probably say all of you, not many of you, because if it wasn't many of you, you guys wouldn't be here at all. So you guys, all of you being tapping in, all of you, right, all have this connection to God that says there is more than what we are being shown, right? Because we've only been shown so much. And God kept saying, no, there's more. Look beyond that, look beyond that, look beyond that, look beyond that. So we've had to really open up to look beyond, right? Because one of the things they did, right, is block the third eye, right? So we could not see. So we've had to do a lot of work at clearing that out so we could get back into that state, that meditative seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing that there's more, but also knowing when it's coming from a good energy or from a bad energy, right? Because bad energies are negative and they want you to do stupid things. And good energies are like, no, do some more research. How does that really make you feel? Do you feel like there's more information that you should be looking into beyond what they're showing you, right? Because it's always what you've been shown. Okay. It's about seeing beyond that. It's beyond what we can comprehend, that our human brain has kind of like been programmed to understand. It's going beyond the program. Okay. Because when you connect into your true source, and this is where I start feeling this crown pressure with some of you, okay, not all of you, but some of you are feeling the crown pressure. Just let it go. It's a block that you don't need in your way anymore. It's just as light as a feather. Blow it away, let it be gone, so you can start hearing your higher self, your vibration, your energy. Let it flow into this body. Let it show you the truth. Let it lead you down the path that is of your highest and best, and the highest and best of all of us here on earth. Okay, because I feel like that's what all of you are being tapped into right now. It's like, whoa, it's like that beam of light I talked about a few weeks ago. It's like we're all being highlighted in this beautiful light, and we're going through the healing process, but we're also helping others around us. And that's super important as we move forward too, right? It's super important to help others and yourself, but don't enable. There's a difference between helping and enabling. So again, you have to discern through what you're doing, okay? You have to discern through all and everybody, including me, okay? Including me. If it doesn't resonate with you, throw it out the window, okay? Only take what resonates with you and move on from the rest, okay? Super duper important. And as I'm talking still, I'm still feeling some tenseness in my back, but it's moved down. It went from my shoulders, and now I feel that tenseness in like my mid back. Okay, so I want you guys to like shimmy and shake a little bit, move it around, move the energy back and forth, whatever you have to do to release that energy. Okay, release it. Maybe it's all that yoga talk I was talking about. I need to go like stretch all those muscles and bones and stretch everything out now. You guys are so funny. Okay, so, but anyways, I've noticed that a lot of people are also showing their true colors. Okay, so I just want to say this too. So if people do not see you as the light that you are, they will either try to influence you to follow their light, or they will exit your life. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of this as well. People that have been friends for a long time, they don't understand the spiritual side of you. But you should not let others take you off your path. We've been taken off this path so many different times. I can tell you I'd be going down the path and there's a detour, and then I get back on the path again, another detour. I don't feel like we want any more of those detours right now. I don't think we want those. I don't think we want those right now. All right. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are so nice out there in my chat land. Ah, you joyful listeners, you. All right. So they're bringing in a lot of energy still. I want you guys to definitely feel into this energy all through the evening. I feel like today is like a magical day. And I know we don't have anything significant happening today, like in the energetic world. We might that I'm not aware of. But I know we just came through the 11:11 stuff, and now we're going in, and I feel like 11:22 is going to be pretty significant too. So the day before Thanksgiving, I feel like energetically is going to be pretty significant. And you guys should all tap into Ruth's show, because that'll be the last show of the week for before Thanksgiving. So she'll have a very powerful date that day for doing her show. So the energy is going to be like kick ass. That's what they're saying. So tap into that and see how that feels for you. But I feel like between now and then, the energy is like doing this, like, it's so funny because you remember the slinkies, and they kind of like, you could go like this and they would go back and forth. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like this week is like. I feel like it's going to be like, whoa, whoa. So I don't know what's coming, but it's going to be fun because I'm using a slinky. Okay. So just know that it's going to be like back and forth a little bit. It's going to be, but it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. And we're all going to have a lot to be thankful for this year. Okay, you guys, because we have each other. We have our, whatever you have going on in your life right now. What are you thankful and grateful for? What is that? Is it your friends, your family, your job, your dog, your house, whatever it is? It could be a multitude of things. Okay. But what are some of those things that you are grateful for this year? Okay. And also, what about the experiences that you've had this year, right? What have we grown through this year? We've grown through a lot of stuff this year. And now we're growing into these beautiful flowers, or a beautiful vegetable plant, or a beautiful tree, whatever it is that you've planted yourself to be. Okay. It's like, whatever that is, you are ready to grow, you are ready to blossom and go beyond your highest dreams. Okay. So it's like stepping out into all of that right now. Haha, Robert says, I remember the Slinky commercial, right? And going down the stairs, they always had to go down to the stairs too, because that was really the only way that thing worked, was going downstairs, or unless you did this. If not, it just gets all messed up. But anyways, that's my experience with Slinkies. But the back and forth motion, right, of that slinky, right, it's kind of like it flows back and forth, right? But again, everything's going to come to a closure, right? Because I feel like the slinky gets closed. Okay. And then this is where like new beginnings are happening. You guys have been working towards this already. You've been doing it. I should not use the word working. You guys have been doing it, getting yourself in position to move into this next phase of your life. And what is it you truly want to create? Get out of ego, get out of all that other stuff that's human based, right? All that is like human based. So they're wanting you to step outside of that and step into what it is that you truly want to create for yourself. Think outside the boxes that we've been put in. Okay? Because things are going to change, and they're going to change quickly, and they're going to be a lot of fun and a lot of differences. But you want to create out of love, joy, and getting rid of all the past crap, because you don't want to bring that into your future. You don't want to bring any of the fears. You don't want to bring any of the bull crap forward with you. Okay? You only want to bring your highest and best selves. And it's another thing I saw the other day. So I saw this lady, she was talking about jumping timelines. And I think we've been doing a lot of that. That's why I think our time is going so fast right now. I feel like we're just like twinging through them. What show was that where they kind of like go through the, Tiffany, you're going to know, where they go, where they can just go to a different place, and they just would go and they would look at different strings or strands in the fabric of Earth or the space or whatever, and then they would go through. Tiffany, I know you'll know. You're like my my movie queen lady, or it was a show of some sort. I don't know. I don't watch things very often. Yes, Quantum Leap. Yes, that. So, so it's kind of like something like that's happening. But anyways, when she mentioned that, it's like you almost like when you're jumping these timelines, you almost forget a part of you from the past. You know what I mean? It's like you've let part of that part of yourself go. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's hard for you to even recall some of those parts. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of things that I'm saying and how they may resonate with you. All right. Sliders. Yeah, that might be one too. But yeah, he would kind of like, I almost feel like it was another show too that I watched with Chris. And it was like, this young kid, and he was like really important, but they hid him for a long time and he didn't know his own strengths. I almost feel like it was on HBO or something, and it was like a series of some sort. And I don't know if it ever came back on because I only caught one or two seasons of it. But anyways, he would pick through the fabrics, but it would also tire him out too. But I don't know how energetically that would do that, but that's how they wrote the stories. That's just how they wrote the story. So just know that life is going to change for the better because that's what you're creating. And also another thing, tips and donations. I saw Robert already donated tonight. I want to thank you for that. You guys are able to do that on YouTube, Rumble Rants over there. If you're watching on Facebook, you guys can use my Venmo. It's right there on the screen, and all those links are also in the description of the show. So if you don't hear it or see it now, definitely go there and check that out. So links are in the description. I want to make you mindful of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate those tips and donations. And if you do not want to make a monetary donation, Tiffany also posted a link to my Google review. You could always leave me a nice review there. It costs you no money, just a few minutes of your time to say something nice about me if you so desire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And also, we are in the giving season. The holiday season is upon us. Christmas is right around the corner. Hanukkah is on its way. All these holy days are on the way. And remember to use small businesses as much as possible. See who is local in your town that you can buy your gifts from, or if they have a link online, check them out that way. But definitely use and utilize small businesses this year. Much appreciated by me and all other small businesses. Thank you much. You guys are the best. The best. All right, you guys are still saying hello out there. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, since we're about the halfway mark, this is a perfect time to have a word from my sponsor, Miss Beautiful Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. She's an amazing Feng Shui consultant. You guys should check her out. If you guys have a hard to buy for person, or they're just buying a home, or just setting up a new office, or maybe you are setting those things up, maybe you need to reach out to Marsha for some advice to set it up for your highest and best self and your highest and best outcomes. Check it out, you guys. Awesome. Thank you, Marsha. Yes, buy, sell, and Feng Shui with Marsha Morris from Sarasota, Florida. She's an amazing realtor as well. So if you're looking to buy in the Sarasota area, this is the place to be looking, and look up Marsha. And then she can help you Feng Shui it. Yeah. Because there's a lot of construction going on down here in Florida. A lot. I mean, a lot. I drive to buy places and I'm like, when did they build that? When did they build that? So they're building them quite fast too, because I don't get out very often sometimes. But when I do, I'm like, when did they start building that? Hello, Robin. Hello. Hello, darlings. Hello. Again, like I said, Robert is number 1 this evening because he was my first donation. Mr. Robert, I wonder if there's any questions you might have, or you just want me to just tap in and find out what's for your highest and best today. What would you like? I'll give you a few moments to respond in case there is a question that you have going on or something you want more clarity on. I must be talking too loud. They're coming to shut the door. Oh, too funny. I do get a little loud, you guys. I do get a little loud. But that's all right. I love you guys. All right, Robert. I always want to mess you guys' names up. Why is that? You guys are my R's. Robert! All right, I'm just going to go for it, Robert. All right, I'm getting water for you. I'm getting maybe boating. I'm getting maybe a vacation. I'm getting you need to relax. I'm getting you never do that. I'm getting you're always on the go, go, go. You need a vacation. You also have lots of emotions that are coming up for you, my friend. A lot of emotions. And they need to come to the surface to be cleansed and purified. This is not a bad thing. This is a very good thing. This is a healing thing. This is a cleansing thing. There's things that you've held on to even from childhood. And they're saying that it's time for you to release these so that you can be free into whatever it is that you want to be doing, because you're holding yourself back. I keep seeing you holding yourself back, and I don't know who you're holding yourself back for, but if you're holding your back for a person, place, or thing, I'm getting it's time to let it go. It's like a heavy anchor. And right now it's like you're like, it's so funny because I even have props today because I feel like I want to shoot you out of a cannon. Look, I got a little cannon right here. Look, a little cannon. I feel like I want to shoot you out of one of them old time cannons right there. Pew! It's time to like propel you off into your future, my friend. Okay? It's like, cool. It's time for you to just get shot out there. There's something that, and again, that could be, again, whatever is going to be that trigger that's going to help you to move forward. Okay? Pow. Anything about my birthday? All right, you're turning 55. That's right. Rain is good for the earth. All right, you're turning 55. Let's tap into that. Double nickels. Double nickels. I love that. And 5-5 is about change. So this is about you changing. And it's funny, they just had me draw a circle around it. So this is your year that you're going to get shot out of this. And treat yourself really good on your birthday. Even if no one else treats you well, treat yourself very well on your birthday because it's well deserved. Take the day off. Take yourself out for a steak dinner or something. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Treat yourself. Go out and have a good time, okay? They're wanting you to just enjoy yourself because this is going to be the year of change, but this is all good change and everything you've been asking for. But you have to allow it to come into your life. So I'm going to leave that with you, Robert. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Boop, boop. I love you guys. Hi, Destiny. Destiny says she wants a message. Who else wants messages this evening? Who else wants a message this evening? Who? I feel like I'm a little owl. Who? Well, Destiny, let's see what's shaking in your world. I haven't chatted with you in a little while. I got to switch sides on my marker. It's dying. All right. Let's see what's going on, Destiny. Do. All right, girlfriend. All right. So, Destiny... how do I explain this? Okay, so whatever you have been thinking about that you would like to change, now is the time for you to make that stand and make that change. The changes that are coming for you are going to put you right into the flow that you need to be in and get into to find your happiness and joy, which means may be leaving some people behind, because there's somewhere or something you want to be doing, but again, you have some kind of anchor that's keeping you stationary. So it's time for you to let your anchor go, whatever that is, whatever holds you back, so that you can move freely into your future, my dear. So I'm going to leave that with you. All right, Ruth would love a message. Sure, Ruth. Let's see what's going on in your world today. Oh my God, bringing on all the burps for me now, Ruth. Okay. So, Ruth, there's a lot of change going on for you too. Whatever it is that you're going to be creating. And I think we talked about this the other day. But I feel like, or on the VIP show, I feel like you, or I don't even remember shows anymore. But, anyways, I know the message got out to you. But about you creating this new series, because I feel like it's a series. I feel like there's like lessons to learn, like about, I feel like I'm going to use the words kindness, respect, old things that we used to learn, but now in a new format so the kids can really learn it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because people sometimes forget or come from a place. Kindness and respect are the two highest ones, but also love, energy, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Wow, wow, wow. So I just feel like it's a series. It's not just one. It's going to go and go and go and go. And you may even get into the school systems or whatever so that they can learn again from something better. So you'll be doing it for your grandbabies. That's what they're saying. You're doing it for your grandbabies. So I'm going to leave that with you, Ruth. Destiny says, thank you. Love, right on time, Melissa. You're welcome. Glad you could use that. I know, that's a new name for me. Makissa. I like that. Darn, those spell checks don't always work. All right. I did Ruth. Who else? All right. I'm just thinking about that. I missed something up here. Lanka is the owl. That's right. Who. She was the owl. I remember that now. As soon as you guys said that, I remember. But I always forget. All right. Who else would like some messages this evening? If not, I'll just talk to y'all. I can do that too, because I have no problems just chatting. My guides and angels and loved ones and my higher selves, when we finally get an avenue to start talking to someone that will actually listen to us, that's great, because a lot of times I talk to people and they roll their eyes. And they're like, you're like crazy. Even some of the things that I've told my boyfriend, like 5 years ago or 4 years ago, he's like, one of my customers just told me that, and you've been telling me that for years. I'm like, oh, you'll believe them, but you won't believe me. I see how it goes. So I get a lot of roll eyes, but it's okay. It's okay. Everyone has to learn on their own level, and I'm okay with that. It took me a while to be okay with that, because I was like, I want everyone to snap on and be all right, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. All right. Ruth says, thank you, Melissa. I have been inspired for a series of children's books. Your message gave me goosebumps. I love and appreciate you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And Robin would love a message. All right, Robin, let's see what's going on. Oh, again, I opened the wrong side of my pen again. What the hell's going on with that? I know better. I know which side works. All right, Robin. Robin, do you know a Roy? Because I got a Roy that stepped forward for you. Do you know a Roy? Well, anyways, Roy's bringing through some messages, and I feel like he had a very deep, dark voice. You know what I mean? I feel like I was like very, 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 very dark. I can't keep talking like that, but I'm bringing through a Roy for you. So there's a Roy coming through, Robin. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, girlfriend. So you have a lot of things that you've been going and gotten going. I feel like this is my brain. This is my brain. Okay. So you're going doing the figure 8 in your brain. Okay. So there's things that you're watching go back and forth, but this is about you also moving forward. Well, I feel like there's going to be a Roy stepping forward, or he's some kind of god because his name was Roy. He was loud. But anyways, maybe he'll have something more to say before I end your message. But I feel like this is you getting ready to make some changes in your life, because it's almost like, you know, finding that balance in what it is that you want to create and things that you won't put up with anymore, and what you want to have in your life. So it's kind of like getting rid of something so that you can bring more information and things that you want to create together. And also remembering that it's very important to bubble yourself 24/7. Like the armor of God is like super important right now for you and for everybody else for that matter. So just remember that you guys need to be shielded in some way or another so that you recognize what that is and that energy stays on the outside of you. Okay. So Roy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roy is bringing me the number 6. So was he somebody in your family or a friend of the family of some sort? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, he's getting like he was around family. That's what I'm getting. So he also wants to bring through a message for you too, Robin. This Roy gentleman, he's actually a nice gentleman. He's very kind-hearted, very soft, very sincere, but also very stern at the same time. Okay. But he's like asking you to do the same thing, to be soft, but being stern at the same time, like setting your boundaries. Like, I don't know why he's putting up this little fence around you, but he's showing me that you need to protect your boundaries. All right. It's so that you can create what it is that you want and desire, because you've been settling for way too long. And now it's like they're showing me, like, you know, I feel like I'm at a poker game now and I win the hand. Okay, so that's you winning. Okay, so just know that you win in the end. Okay, and I feel like I'm at like the, you know, the blackjack table. Was he a gambler maybe? Because he's bringing me gambling. But anyways, I'm going to leave that with you, Robin. Just know that there's good things to come and you win. All right? Woo! Exciting. Well, maybe Roy will pop up later and you'll be like, oh, that's who Roy is. Yeah. And then you'll be sending me a message. I remember who he is. Because I don't normally get names right off. Usually I ask for a name. Maybe my mom's son. I was born in the 6th month. Well, there you go, girlfriend. Maybe your mama's side. Maybe it's someone you don't even remember from your childhood. Anything is possible at this point. All I know is I bring forth the messages that come to me, and I don't try to decipher them anymore. I used to back in the day, but it's not my job to do that. Whatever comes through, and that's how it happens. That's how it happens. All right. So you guys, I might as well mention this. Robin's show is Tuesday night. So next Tuesday, check out Robin's show, Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. And Ruth Saltman's is Transformational Soul on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Is anyone else? Are there any other show hosts watching tonight? I don't think so. I think it's just 3 of us right now. Just right now, I think it's the 3 of us. So did you guys, since no one's asking for a message, did you guys check out the Spiritual Message Circle last week? It was so much fun. And it was the only one we were having in the month of November. So if you guys missed out on that, you better sign up for 12/12, because I'm pretty sure that's when the next one is, and the only one that will be happening in the month of December. Okay? So this month is flying. Oh my God. Can you guys even believe it's the 17th? I can't even believe it. Robin says, wow, amazing. I was thinking about my accident case and I have anxiety over it. My guides told me not to. Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's right. Tiffany's show. I totally forget Tiffany. Spiritual Insight Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Woo! There's 4 of us. I always forget about Tiffany because she's behind the scenes. I'm so bad about that. You can have it all. Yes, and yes. Yes. So a lot of our shows are Sunday through Friday at 8 p.m. So if you ever get bored and don't want to watch real TV, tune into our shows. It's a lot of fun. Boop, boop, boop. It's a lot of fun. Okay, and as I just was saying that, I don't know who's feeling this, but I'm tapping into a lot of different people this evening. So whether you've said hello or not, I'm feeling into all your energy. It's kind of like, it's kind of like this. Okay, this is me, right? This is me. Okay, we're gonna say this is me. This is my little heart. This is you guys out here, right? This is all you guys, all these glowing little hearts out there, right? You guys are just amazing. And we're connecting in all like this. So I can feel you. I can sense your energies, right? And then when we disconnect, right, the show goes off, I kind of disconnect. I just like unplug, and that's kind of how I do my spirit work. You know what I mean? I don't go to like where was I? Where was I? Where was I? I went somewhere where there was a lot of people. Oh, I went to Christopher's school last night and there was a lot of people, right? And I try not to read into all those different energies and stuff, right? I just ignore it. I kind of go in my bubble and I go into my space. Unless they come into my space, then it might be a little different, but I don't want to pick up on other people's stuff because it's not my place, right? So people contact me or you guys tap into my show and then it's time for us to connect and you allow that connection, okay? Because I don't want to be snooping in people's lives. That's not my business. You know what I mean? Unless you come to me. So that's just psychic etiquette that I use, right? And unless I run into somebody on the street and they throw off a nasty vibe or whatever, or you go into a store and then you get that vibe like I got to get out of here. I don't belong here right now. Trust those things and move your little booty on out of there, okay? All right. Robin says I can't watch real TV. I can watch this on my real TV. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Even anyone that has smart TVs nowadays can do all of that. Isn't that so fun? But I mean, to other TV shows, we are real TV. We are, but are we on YouTube TV yet? Do they put us on YouTube TV, Tiffany? Or are we just on YouTube? Or could they actually find us on YouTube TV? I've never tried searching that. We pay for YouTube TV now, so maybe I should check that out and see if we can find these shows on there too. Because, I wonder if like the normal people that would like sign up for regular TV or whatever. Yes, we should be on YouTube TV. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out to see if we actually are on YouTube TV. I'm going to go find it and see for sure. I love that. That's awesome. So, anybody else out there looking or feeling like they need some kind of message this evening? If not, I can still chat to y'all because that's not a problem. That's awesome if we're on YouTube TV too, because that'll get more maybe normal people that just might be like flowing through, flicking through the channels or looking for something to watch, and they might just find us. You know what I mean? And they just might. And it's funny because a lot of new people that usually find my show and a lot of people out there that have already found my show, they're like, yeah, I just found you by accident. I was like, there is no accidents and there are no coincidences. It all happened for exactly the reason that it had to happen. Okay. So that should be interesting to see how you all connect those dots together. Right, right, right. Hello, Kavita. Kavita would love a message. Absolutely, Kavita. Let's see what's shaking in your world today. Kavita. Leave that right there. Kavita. All right, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're working at something. Does this have to do with your art? Because I feel like I'm signing my name too. So I feel like you have something new in the works around your creativity, around your artwork or something. Maybe there's a new avenue, a new way of marketing. There's a new way of expression. You need to break out of your old mold. I feel like you're breaking out of your old mold. I feel like you're going through a rebirth right now, Kavita, because I'm seeing the little egg. So I feel like you're going through the rebirth and you've been in this little egg and you're ready to crack it open and you're ready to start something new. So they want you to step into whatever that is that's going to be new for you, my friend. So I'm going to leave that with you, Kavita. Enjoy your new ventures because they're going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun is what they're saying. Fun, fun, fun. Time for you to have some more fun. You've been too serious lately, they're saying. They've been too serious. Too serious. All right, let's see what else they got for you guys. And anyone else out there that would like a message today, drop your name in the chat box. Because if you don't, I won't know. But anything that I am saying to you could be conceived as a message for you. Because even though you do not directly ask your question or ask for a message, some of the messages that are being relayed to somebody else or just the things that I'm saying in general may pertain to you in a way that you understand. Okay. So I just want you to be aware of that. Okay. Messages come in many ways. Many ways. Many ways. Oh my God. I get them all day long. Sometimes more than I would like. But it's okay because it's putting all the pieces of the puzzle together so that I completely understand what I have before me and what I'm continuing to experience as I move forward. And as we all move forward, right? Because we're all on like, I feel like we're getting on that fast track. You know, I keep talking about how fast everything is right now. They want me to take those off. As fast as we are moving right now, we are going to continue to experience and to purge things, see things for what they really are, okay? So the truth that has been hidden from us is on its way. Okay, so I don't know what you're looking for as far as the truth you'd like to be having, but it's going to be showing up for you. Okay, it's going to be showing up for all of us. Okay, and it's going to be things that maybe we hadn't thought. Well, of course we haven't thought them because we weren't allowed to think them, but now we can. We're going to have free thought again. Believe it or not, we have free thought again. Oh, we're going to have our freedoms back, my friends. God is working so many magical miracles that it's so hard to explain all at once. But I can say that the little trickling of information that keeps flowing in front of me is showing me. Okay, so again, they want me to get my little pad of paper. I gotta draw this for you guys. And it's funny that it's gonna look like a pyramid, you guys. It's funny that you guys said that earlier. Let's do this one. All right. So we got our little pyramid, right? All right. So we got our little pyramid. I got to start using different colors for you guys. Okay. So we have our little pyramid and we want to find out what's up at the top, right? Because this top right here, and this is not our pyramid. This is not this, we're down here. We kind of like are under the pyramid. Okay. We don't even belong in the pyramid. Okay. But this has been kind of like on top of us, kind of like the pyramids, right? What's it hiding under there? Okay. But anyways, up here is what we want to find out exactly. So what I've seen as of lately, right, is that all these little people down here, right, that are all connected to this guy up here, right? They're all connected, right? Doesn't matter what level they're at, right? But I've noticed that a lot of these guys and some of these guys and a few of these guys and a few of these guys, we're not quite up here yet, but I'm noticing that we're getting different levels of justice, let's say. Okay. And if that's going to lead to the truth. Okay. But you have to be open to seeing that truth so that all of this can unfold in front of us, because I feel like it's like a box. I feel like it's a box. You know, if it's just like a box and we unfolded it and it fell down in 4 directions, You know what I mean? With one attaching to the top or whatever. It's just like everything unfolds and nothing can be hidden anymore because the walls are all the way down. The top is off. Everything's exposed, right? And we're ready to expose it all. It all. Okay. And we are fastly approaching that day by day. So pay attention to your news cycles. Okay. I want you to pay attention to your news cycles, discern through them, feel into them, whatever. Okay. And that's making my nose itch. Someone wants to fight me. Don't fight me. But it's like, see what is going on around you. Look outside from local news sources and out. Okay. And expand it all the way out. Because I feel like this is like dominoes too. Okay, so I feel like you got to start local, so you're paying attention to what's going on and then move on and move on and move on, because it's like local eyes. Okay, they're saying local eyes, so pay attention to what's going on in your local towns as well. Okay, they really want you to pay attention to what's going on around you, what's happening in your town, what's going on in your school boards, what's going on with your commissioners, whatever you might have going on. See who you feel into, where do you feel like, because there was a disconnect from a long time ago. There was something that was kind of like, you know, we just going to leave it in their hands. They know what they're doing, and we're going to trust them. Well, we cannot have blind trust anymore. We have to actually do our due diligence and like check up on these people and make sure they're doing and following some of the things that we desire. So I just want you to be mindful of those things, especially when it comes to your local your local town, your local city, whatever that is. You know what I mean? What's going on in that space? What are they not telling you? Sometimes you have to dig a little bit deeper. And then, you know, you have other people like here locally. I've noticed a lot more people standing up for the truth and not backing down anymore. And I noticed that the big wigs are kind of like, oh, okay, then we better start listening because they're not happy with us. You know what I mean? So you have to make a little noise. You have to say what you mean and do what you mean. Okay. And that goes for everybody, because that's how we stand in our truth. This is how we change what is happening on our earth. While we do it one person at a time, and it starts with us, right? We've already gone through a lot of transformation since we've gone through our awakening, right? Our spiritual awakening. It was like one day I was like, all right, I feel a little different and this is going to change. And then this started changing in your life. And now you are so not the person you are 5 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You are no longer that same person anymore. You are completely different. You're standing in your joy. You're standing in your power. You're starting to understand who you really are, what you can truly manifest and create in your life. And it's time for you to do it. It's time for you to stand, be thankful for who you are, and just really honor yourself inside and out, no matter what. Purging and clearing is going to happen through the rest of fall. And fall falls all the way until December 21st, you guys. That will be the first day of winter. So through that time, we are going to be doing a lot of purging. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Be considerate to yourself and others, and just be you. Allow yourself to be the best you that you can be. Okay, sometimes we mess up, and that's okay. We all do it. None of us are perfect, but we're going to pick ourselves up and we're going to start again, and we're going to be better than we were yesterday. And we're going to continue being better every day, because that's what God wants us to do, is to be better every day as a humanity, as a person, as a world, as a society, as the universe, on so many different levels. So I want to say thank you guys for spending this beautiful hour with me. I appreciate you. I hope you have the most amazing Thanksgiving that you've ever had in your whole life. It's doing exactly what it is that you would like to be doing with your family or without, whatever it is your heart's desire. I am behind you 100% through this whole week and through the whole rest of the month, because I won't see you till December 1st. So I want you guys to have a great time with your families, and I'll see you in December. Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.